This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We are set for the championship game in the Mountain West Conference. It's the Boise State Broncos against the Sacramento State Hornets. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be an undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense. It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. He's got a crease. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He runs it into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brings to the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris, unless you've got a spy with great athleticism. This quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. He'll pick up 4 on first. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The receiver grabs it. Sees an opening, and he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He breaks away for the touchdown.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Moves out of the pocket. Powers through. Following the play, we've got a Bronco who's shaken up on the field. Looks like it's their senior quarterback, the last guy they can afford to lose. We'll get an update from Holly as soon as we can. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass clock. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting him off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line. To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Young. He stopped short of that first down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Broncos will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Running through the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Broncos offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Coming after him. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
I love the ball.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Punga. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
I'm really impressed with this defense.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This day and age in this field position, it's not shocking at all to see an offense go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get the conversion. And here's the deal. Everyone talks about analytics. But
got an opening here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back's got it. Great cut there. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. The Broncos are in the red zone. On the run, it's Punga. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Run it here. Well, the power run is stuff, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Hands off to the fullback. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down and sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And he'll set out to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Punga. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The 2nd down completion loses big yards and sets up a 3rd and very long here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Punga. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The Broncos will line up to kick it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, Give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They feed the fullback this time. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
He escapes the pocket, using his legs on a scramble. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
They get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap him out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside. They've just got more bodies available to him, and they create the stop.
They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags a good throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, that's really all you're looking for there on 2nd and long is giving yourself a chance on 3rd down. Well, now you have that. You've got 3rd and manageable. You can get to the passing game. You can open up the tight end, get a crossing route. You can even throw a screen. Now, everything's at your disposal here because of a more manageable situation. Chris, the key to this play was the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to go with the football. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, and then you stop it for no gain. This defense is playing really well.
Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
No press here. The defense backing away. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the back gets the football. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. We're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Broncos are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On the run here, lets it go. Comes up with the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up with the 36. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by the secondary covering up those easy, quick throws. All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The sure hands, it's Hardy. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. There's the handoff. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch in space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And the big comeback continues.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put...
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive. Now the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. That's a damaging 2nd down completion. Sets up a 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here comes the bunch formation. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Chewing clock with the running game.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They call the draw play here. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Johnson. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 put up. Timeout taken by Boise State. Their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now the Broncos will use their final timeout here. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. A big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And look at the throw now on 1st down. Here comes the pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker, get to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Broncos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoffs for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, and not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.